Good morning. It is a chilly 40 degrees out this morning and raining. This is one of the mornings you don't want to have to come out and do chores, but you still have to. We're milking Azalea right now. She's getting all cleaned up, and last night I went out and I got all the supplies we're going to need for today, and I parked the truck and the supplies in the workshop so they wouldn't get wet overnight. So I'm glad I did that because it's pretty miserable out today. I'm not gonna lie, it's not very nice. We still haven't gotten our first frost yet, which seems kind of crazy. We're probably, I think it's been 7 weeks since our first frost date. We haven't gotten one, so that's kind of exciting. I think we're gonna go from the warm weather we've been having to cold, almost like winter weather. I think once we get cold, it's not gonna be a frost, it's gonna be like cold, like a freeze. So we're gonna find out. It's gonna be a little dark in here today because we're gonna have the doors shut because it's raining out, but I'm so glad I was able to get the lumber when it wasn't raining, and I was able to park it inside overnight. Had just enough room to get the truck with the 16-foot long 2x4s in here, shutting the door. We got probably like 6 inches to spare on that side and maybe 6 inches in the front of the truck, so it's gonna be nice working with dry lumber today. So we have plenty of stuff to do in the workshop. We just got done installing our grid down solar system in the powerhouse. Then I hooked up all of the outlets out here. I'm gonna say that's probably at least a third of the outlets we're gonna need in the shop, maybe half. We still need to do a lot of wiring with lights and outlets out here, but before we jump onto that, I wanna get the cool room all finished up, so that way we can kind of keep an eye on that and see what the temperature in there stays, so we can figure out how we're going to be able to utilize that room and if it's going to work the way we had planned on it. So I want to get that built today. So we need to start insulating, but my truck's in the way and I don't want to bring all this lumber outside, so we're going to start doing all of our girts on the walls, and we'll be able to use up our 16-foot 2x4s, and then we'll see, hopefully after that we can start insulating the ceiling and their exterior walls, their exterior walls in the shop. I want to insulate it so that it doesn't get any heat from the shop. The floor has no radiant heat in it. That is the north corner of the workshop, so that's going to stay the coldest, so it's going to be interesting to see how it works this winter. I've been looking forward to the day we can plug in our chop saw and use it out here in the workshop. And today is that day. There we go.
This is really why you don't have any windows. So
I don't have to worry about breaking anything.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
I gotta turn the breakers on. We need power. That'll do it. That's better.
Will it fit? Will it fit?
Will it fit? It'll fit.
First try?
Yep, first try. I'm just trying to figure out how we want to secure it here. Oh, wrong bucket.
That's not going to do much.
It's a bucket of screws, but I don't get screws in it. I get my other bucket.
Did you find the right one this time?
Found the right bucket.
Those buckets do come in handy, though.
They do. I'm going to toenail it in over here, and then I'll raise that end up and level it off after. So 6, And then we'll clean up top. And then also when I'm putting that top 2x4 on, it's gonna go under our 2x6 ledger board. So that's gonna support this top plate even more. But behind it we have a 2x8, and then the 2x8 is screwed in, and then it's also glued in with the foam. So that really gives all of our floor joists some really heavy duty structuralness up there. And then that 2x4 will lock it all together even more. And then it'll be all one solid piece.
So if you're new to the channel, we plan on putting our freezers down here and having the storage for stuff, our like bulk items, some potatoes, carrots, stuff like that, that we want to keep in a cooler area. We don't have a root cellar yet, which we do plan on doing that soon or next year.
Listen to that rain.
Not only can we work undercover, we can also not be working in the small little area we were working in our greenhouse area part of the house, and that's small, and all that mess kind of does get into the house. So we really are loving this. I'm loving it for the purpose it's not in the house, loving it to not be out into the outside. It's a lot warmer for sure. You didn't want me climbing the wall anymore?
Sweet, that wall's done. We're just gonna do this wall next.
We do want to have these walls done so that we can put shelving and everything hooked to the walls. So we need to have something on there so it has a place for the shelves to be hooked on, and then we can have stuff go up and not take up all the floor space. So, yeah.
All right, now we need to run our girts down this wall, but we have no place for them to sit here, so I picked up these little pockets. These are for 2x6s, which will be fine. They'll just stick, the 2x4 will stick in some. I couldn't find them for a 2x4. So I'll have to mark a line coming all the way down where the wall is, and then we'll attach these pockets just like this. That way we can stick our 2x4 in here, put it down there, level it off, screw it in, and we'll be good to go. All right, we need to eyeball this. Can we get in there? No. Just like that. See if I can get my laser level in and get that going up, and then they'll all be the same. Look at that.
Look at that.
So beautiful. I'm just gonna mark them, and then we can get the laser out of our way. Run down. Perfect. I like it. Definitely not one of my favorite jobs, but it's worth it in the long run. It's gonna be nice to be able to have a cold room out here. That rain sound is so relaxing. Doesn't help motivate you, that's for sure. That was the easy part. I got all the full sheets up. Now I got to cut enough to go this way. And then this last bay, I got to cut them going this way, not the wide way, because that bay is like 24 inches wide. I don't have any rock wool that is that wide, so I'll just have to cut them going this way. So let's get the little pieces made, and we'll cut for that end, and then we'll, yeah, get that sheathed. It'll be nice to have that all covered up with OSB on the sealant and the light shining down. All right, now we need 9 of these cut at, say 23.5, that works. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to thank AG1 for sponsoring today's video. AG1 is a one-stop solution for holistic whole health, and it's meant for everybody. It's not meant just for athletes. The best part is AG1 has made it very convenient to make this part of your daily routine. You can have the big jug in the house with a scoop, and you can also get it in these convenient travel packs, so you can take your AG1 wherever and whenever. If you're out working on the job and you want a little extra pick-me-up for the day, you just take your convenient travel pack. I like mixing mine with apple juice and water. It tastes delicious. So 1 scoop, 1 travel pack. And right now, if you click our link in the video description down below, you're gonna get up to a year's supply of the vitamin D3 and K2 and 5 free convenient travel packs. Where we are up here in the north, and a lot of people this time of the year, the sunlight is not as great as it is, so by taking the vitamin D3 that comes with the AG1, they got our back covered. 2, 3, there we go. Give it a good old shake. AG1 focuses on quality and standards, whole body solution, and continuous improvement. They've continued to improve, and they have reworked their formula over 52 times since 2000, and so good. If you're looking to up your nutritional game, don't miss out. Click the link down below and you're gonna get up to a year's supply of the vitamin D3 and K2 and 5 free convenient travel packs. Thanks AG1 for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get on with the project. It's raining out pretty good. I thought we have a good indoor project today because it's not very nice out. 40s and rain, it's not fun. But it's nice to get some fresh air. Whew. Rock wool, I don't enjoy it. And so many there's like small particles flying around, so it's nice to be able to breathe some fresh air. That last piece was a bugger to put in. I was in a corner and I had a bunch of wiring I had to work around, but we got it. So now I just gotta cut a bunch of short ones that I go measure, and we'll get that end all done. Then we can get some OSB up and get the ceiling done. That's gonna be nice. This is one of those tools I almost didn't buy, so I'm like, I'm never gonna use this again. But I'll tell you what, we use this thing so much, it's not even funny. We'll be using it a lot to finish up the workshop. Nice. All right. I like that. That's a bright. Let there be light. And there was light. Bam. That's nice and bright. I like it. All right, we have the ceiling done and the lights already put in. I like being able to see while I'm working, so I like doing it with the electrical and then the lights and then doing everything else. So now we can start doing the walls and get this room done. It's gonna be nice to have this done and have a storage room all closed in and keeping it clean. I haven't got a door yet. I need to figure out what I want to get for a door here and then a door for the powerhouse. But we'll worry about getting this all sheathed first. I don't want to do the tool crib yet because we still need to run power from our breaker panel out here for all of our shop lights, our outlets. I want to run power out to the barn from here. We can't do that until the barn's finished. I want to put some 220 plugs out here for welding and different things. Need to do exterior lights and some exterior outlets. So this back wall will all stay open until the wiring's done. I just want to get some of this other stuff done before we just jump into all the wiring. So yeah, we're kind of trying to do it in phases, which works for us. But yeah, I'm getting there. We'll probably have to do heat sometime soon because it'll be nice to have some heat to stay warm. It's actually nice in there right now. It's probably like 50s or 60s. It's 40 degrees outside, but you can definitely tell a difference in here. I got a sweatshirt on and a vest, and I am sweating. Good morning. The podcast last night went well. Thanks for asking. It is chilly this morning, 29 degrees out. We got our first frost. We have some ice on the water. Almost a 1/4 inch thick, so. Luckily, the sun's supposed to come out, and it's going to be in the 40s today and sunny. So I'll have to make sure to fill up all of the water this afternoon. So that way, if we get cold again tonight, we're not trying to run frozen hoses or running buckets around. So the sun's already starting to come out. It's looking like a beautiful morning, and I'm liking that. It is going to be a sunny day. So since we have the solar, we're going to be turning the electric heat on and get some heat in the shop. The best part about that is we'll be making heat from the heater, and then the inverters will be cranking, so we'll be making heat with the inverters because the more the inverters run, the more heat they put off, and this time of the year, we like that. Mark 4 feet. Let's see what we have for a height. I need to cut the bottom, or if we're good with a full 8-foot sheet.
Well, it'd be nice if it was the full, but
It would be nice.
it's never that easy.
No, that's what I was just gonna say. We can try it. No, we can't. I gotta cut a 1/2 inch off. That way we have room. Maybe once we get down here. Yeah, once we get down here, we'll be fine. So just this first sheet, we'll cut a 1/2 inch off. Being a poured concrete slab, you have, dips and stuff, so it's not always perfect.
He's got the nail gun out. Watch out.
Watch your head.
Yeah.
That's perfect. I like it.
Did you change your mind?
I did want to go on this wall that way, get this wall done, and then we'll come over here and go that way.
I was thinking for this room, we could just leave it like this, but because it's gonna be for food storage and stuff like that, it's gonna be contained most likely, but I just want to prime and paint just to be extra cautious because of food being in here. Oh shoot,
What?
I caught you on camera sweeping.
Oh, shoot.
Shoot. You didn't even have to.
No karate chop needed.
What the heck?
That wasn't any fun. Anybody home? Can I come in?
Hey, you didn't even wait for me to answer.
I didn't.
I was gonna say, stay out.
I can just say I knocked. All right, now you can karate chop it.
I can?
Yeah.
I'll let you. I don't know which way that board's gonna go.
Ready?
Wait, which way is the board gonna go?
I don't know.
Be careful. Oh, sheesh. Oof, must have been those shoes. What are you thinking for doors, like metal doors?
I don't know. I think we want something. It was at first I thought like outside doors, but if you do that, then you're gonna have a threshold.
Oh, you do.
I don't want a threshold.
Right.
Because if we want to wheel something in with a car, we don't have to just do regular.
And then I don't like that because you can't sleep good.
Right. So we just gotta do regular interior doors.
Oh, really?
I think so. We'll have to make sure they're solid core,
Right.
so that way they're somewhat insulated.
Okay. I was thinking we were doing metal, but I definitely don't want a threshold, so.
Yeah. Because that way, if we want to bring it in here with like a wheel cot or something, if we have something heavy, we need to get in and out.
But then it's a pain when you have to try to clean and stuff.
Yep. Well, the sun is out and it is above freezing, so I am going around and watering everybody's waters, filling up everybody's water. Yeah, that's better English, I would say. And I'm gonna go check on the chickens while the cow's water is filling up. That way we can do it with the hose. How you doing, 297? And we don't have to do it with buckets in the morning. So yeah, the sun feels good. The solar is charging. And then we can get back in and finish sheathing. You ladies liking all the sun? I bet you are. That sun feels amazing, don't it, Cookie? Fill up their water and then they are good for tomorrow. We might have to break a little bit of ice, but we won't be lugging it over by buckets. Right, Azalea? All right, last little sliver. It feels good to have this from all OSB'd. That is a leftover piece from when we did the powerhouse, and that I got from Home Depot. These I got from Lowe's. It's kind of funny. I don't know if you can tell the color difference or not, but in person you can. So yeah, Gina's gonna want this painted, she said, because we're gonna be using it for a cold room, which I don't blame her, so we don't have to prime it and seal it. That's not gonna happen today because this took a lot longer than I wanted it to, but it came out nice. I am happy with it in the end, so that's all that matters. I tried using up a lot of our scraps, so we got like the little cutoffs. Did that in the corners. That last piece I just put in, that's got some screw holes in it because I used it as a workbench when I was building the grid down. Power system, so I'll have to patch it. I messed up one little hole right there for the outlet. I drew my mark on the wrong side. I'll patch that from the back side. It is what it is. It's just a cool room, so it'll work, but I am glad it is done. This is where we're gonna end the video. It's pretty late out, it's dark, so thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our homestead. And yeah, it is nighttime. So this is where we'll end it, and we'll see you guys right back here in the next video. Bye.